Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome, all of you watchers and listeners, to uh, another scene within Sept of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf San Diego venue. You are joined today by Kate, and she is standing just outside Annika's house, having gone there straight from the having started her way there straight from the pack totem quest that they just finished. Um, she clutches her backpack and her eyes seem tear stained, and she texts Annika and says, "Hey, are you at home?" Or no, "Hey, what are you up to right now?"
She gets a text back that says, I just woke up. You?
Uh, Kate will knock on the door of Annika's house.
Um, she'll be a bit surprised, but she'll go and kind of fling the door open. Kate!
And Kate just looks stricken and shaken. Uh,
Her
and
face
she
falls.
she drops the backpack and just sort of like wraps her arms around Annika, just lunging whatever space is between them and holding on to her, just like she's really glad to see her.
Her face falls and her eyes fill with concern. And Kate, what happened?
Just got back from the pack totem quest. Um,
Oh, I've heard those can be stressful.
can we talk?
Of course, of course. She'll pull her into the house and shut the door, take her over to the couch, pull her into her lap.
Yeah, Kate sets the backpack inside before the doors closed and follows onto the couch. She drapes her feet over Annika's lap, and she's just holding on to her. I'm so grateful for you.
What happened?
We were sent by Uctina to Malpheus.
Malpheus. That
I don't know if you know what it is, but safe to say it is the realm of nightmares and fear.
that does not sound good at all.
We made it back victorious, blessed by the spirit of Uctina.
You okay?
She stares at Annika and offers her hand to like sort of interlace their fingers.
Oh yeah, she'll take it.
I got to thinking today about all the fears that people have, why they have them. I I can only guess at what some of your deepest fears may be. But there are things that I can do. And there are promises that I want to make you.
Okay.
I don't ever want you to have to worry about not knowing whether or not I come back. So I promise you, you will always know. I don't want you to have to worry about whether or not I keep talons on me, because I do. All the time. If I get sick or if I ever don't come back, you will be the first to know. After my pack or what have you, via the link that we have. And I want to make these promises to you before your fear creeps up and taints the promises I make after you ask me to make them, if you need them. Because I want you to know that I'm making these for me, so that I know that you never have to be afraid of those things. She falls silent, just staring at Annika.
Annika cups the side of Kate's face. I love you. And I promise that I will always love you, and you can carry that with you in your heart. I'm always there.
She nods. I love you too. I think if I even understand the concept of love, then that's it.
She just pulls her face to her and gives her a kiss.
Kate will kiss her back, even though she's heavily blushing, still very new to all of being with somebody. And she wraps her arms around her.
And Annika holds her so tightly.
Kate is still sort of shaking from all of the adrenaline and everything.
So what was your fear?
She breathes in deeply.
If you want to tell me, you don't have to.
Was being back in that place with bars and nobody.
I'm always here. Always.
I don't ever want to be in that cage again. I don't ever want to have my memories taken from me again. I can't rebuild my life again.
You won't have to. That'll never happen, not as long as I'm around. And she just holds her tightly and rocks her back and forth and kisses her at the top of her head and all over her face, just comforting her.
Yeah, she is like clinging onto Annika, just sort of shaking. Thank you for being part of my life here. For giving me hope. For being a light in so much darkness. Because you never had to be. Thank you for choosing to be.
Of course, I wouldn't be anywhere else.
She just holds on to her tightly for a while. I'll come back after every mission. You will speak with me, you will hear my voice, and you will be able to touch me every single time I come back. I will never leave you in a position where you don't know.
Okay. She nods.
Kate runs her fingers soothingly through Annika's hair.
She leans back and pulls Kate on top of her, just holding her.
I imagine they cuddle like that for a few hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Annika just holds her and they just spend time together. And if you'd like to leave it there.
Yeah, Kate just does anything and everything to just comfort Annika and hold her. Maybe they put on some soft music and just sit there cuddling for a while. At a certain point, Kate will just sort of blink and then shake her head and giggle a little bit.
What?
The first thing the telepathic link is used for is my father yelling, Coyote was here, bitches.
Annika just starts busting up laughing. Of course.
Kate just shakes her head. And then, goes back to cuddling. And that is where I believe we can end our scene.
Yes. Players for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!